Okay. Hey, bud. And I don't know how much we'll get, but I want to check in every couple days or so if we can and see how he's doing. No, his energy seems better today.
Yeah, I started him on the antibiotics last night. We
Good.
drove 4 hours round trip late at night, me and my best friend, and we picked him up because they didn't show up when I paid for overnight shipping.
Oh,
So
no.
it seems like it was almost instant that it started to help. And
This,
I had a really bad kidney infection and it went septic. I just keep remembering that when that happened and 1 or 2 hours later, like I already started to feel relief.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, this feels like a big turnaround from yesterday's energy. That's good. That's good. I'll just check in with him. I don't know that there's much else. I'll just make sure the energy is moving again, check about the heat in those areas. And then we can give it a couple days or something with let's see, I'm going to be gone Sunday all day. So maybe at the beginning of the week or something, we can check in. I have a pretty open schedule next week. So
Okay.
yeah, unless something really turns. I feel like it's turning to a better place already. So, yeah. Hello.
Mhm.
Did you help yesterday? It's
It's
like,
been
good at
cool.
this. So let's give Skeeter another job. What job would we want it? Because horses are good at energy too.
Yep.
So, um, let's give him a job. You can come up with it if you want, or um, that let's have him keep Moon's energy moving.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Just check in on him and make sure he's moving energy in those spots so it's not stuck. I think that's the biggest thing of not healing is that they disconnect from that body part because of the
Mm.
pain, and then they forget to reconnect, and so they're not getting any energy flow in there uh, that'll help them with the healing. So okay, let me check in and see what his leg feels like. Not as hot in the back, a little bit toward the front of his. Still a little bit medial on the or let me see. It's hard to say because of where he's standing. So just in the middle of his leg, it's either on the inside or outside. I don't know which. It's just a little warm, but not like yesterday's.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get to see if his breathing and his energy is moving through. You got a little break back there? Good boy. Oh, he's tons better today.
Mm.
I feel so much better. He seemed really depressed yesterday.
Yeah, that was scary for me because he's been in such a good mood,
Yeah.
even with how ugly it was visually, he was in such good spirits, so that was so helpful. And then when he got all down, I was like, oh no. So,
Yeah. In case I'm just going through right now. He had a little glitch there. It's just moving that energy through again. That's a good boy. You got it. So just give me a moment, just making sure you got all the. Have you put honey on it again?
I didn't put any on the wound that was supposed to have the maggots on them today.
Okay.
Cleaned it with betadine and I had irrigated it with lukewarm. And then I just wrapped it up in a bandage. And then on the hind leg, he does have the honey. stuff on because that's not gonna have
Right. Okay. So
so on that.
we'll just
And then
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was doing what you said with the breathing and like associate that with the honey and like
Okay.
how you said to do that.
Yeah. No, this feels good. So
I
just
will be putting some more on now that I know. Um, I'll have to either put silver or honey on it now that I know that
okay.
they're not gonna be here tomorrow. I just
Yeah. And I will just show him again, just coning it from inside out. You're gonna get all the cells moving. Good job. That's it. Good job. Yeah, you're doing really good. So again, positive attitude is very essential for healing. So we want to do that. And Skeeter's job, you keep him in a good mood. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do a little nurturing energy for a moment. Gonna show him what his body was like when he was born. Restoring to original. Okay. Yeah, this is super. Okay. I know it hurts, huh? Does he have much swelling in that leg or not?
in the front leg there is some.
Okay.
Um, I it's hard when I'm doing it twice a day to notice the differences, but I think there it was a little softer, like it was still large, but it wasn't as tight, if that makes sense
Yeah.
today.
Well,
It
that's
wasn't as the hind leg, really nothing.
okay. That's
The hind leg,
amazing.
yeah. Maybe a little bit of heat, but nothing where like the joint is swollen or anything. And
Yeah.
it looks, I mean, the hind leg looks really good. It's just still
Good.
deep, but the
Yeah.
tissue is really good.
Okay.
He does have a hard time tolerating me bandaging the hind leg.
Okay.
So just to show you, I have this boot on him. Um, I have to like put like duct tape all the bandages on the inside of that boot and just kind of slap it on.
Okay.
That's what he's been tolerating. He does let me hose it.
Okay.
Oh,
So sometimes I don't, it's an out, you can't even hardly find them anymore. Like pantyhose or something like that, you can cut off and it'll hold that bandage in place. It's,
yeah, it's like literally like I have to Velcro it quick and then get out of the way because
oh,
he's
okay.
kicking. Yeah, it's one of those situations. He's been really, really good with the front leg though, letting me mess with it as much as I need to.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, everything's moving better today, energy wise through him. I showed him to go back to make sure he's getting energy to those spots so it can heal. Okay. And I'm not feeling anything else like to do tonight, really. Um,
Um,
I think,
there's just two more things I want to ask you.
sure.
So he, um, when he got up, it seems like his anal button is a little weird. And when he got up, he just pooped like one little nugget. Did you see him poop at all when you were in here scooping? Okay. I'll watch him. He doesn't seem colicky or anything, but you're not feeling anything weird with that.
unless he's hiding it and he totally shut down his gut, no, I'm not feeling anything. But I'm not a vet, so don't, don't rely on that. But I am not energetically picking up anything. Um, and if there was something like that, I think I would probably feel it right away.
Yeah, I wasn't super concerned. It was just something I noticed.
Still eating, and I mean, if his belly hurt or something, I wouldn't think he'd be eating as vigorously as he is right now.
And then the maggots, I don't know what do you think about the maggots?
I mean, they're used a lot. I, what do you think about the maggots here, Mister? Let's see. And I'm getting they're okay. So it's not going to be like they do any damage. They're going to do a little bit. Um, so
I'm really excited to use them. I just don't,
yeah,
it's something, it's a change. And, every time I've made a change with him, it's been like scary because it's like I'm making the decision to do something different and I don't know if it's a mistake or not. You know what I mean?
okay. So do you know how to let's just muscle test here. I was getting that it's not going to cause like big problem. It's going to let me go in here and ask him. So he thinks it'll help. He doesn't really know. It's kind of like a big unknown. That's all I can tell you. That's like I was saying when he got it, he said they're not going to do anything bad. It's
Well,
just
that's good.
why don't you put an energetic intention on them when you put them on? That
Oh
they
yeah.
so put the energetic intention that they go to the spots that need healing,
Yeah.
and you can tell them to allow them.
They Yeah, I've already been like it's been in my head for a while. And I don't know if it's just my logical brain or if it's something I think it might be partially intuition that that's going to be really helpful.
Yeah,
Logically, I see necrotic tissue there and that's what they eat. So
yeah,
logically, I'm like, okay, total sense.
right, right.
But
And
wanted to
they
check in on it.
Yeah, just tell them to go to get the intention onto them to go where they need to go and do what they're supposed to do. Nothing else, just that. So, and we're going to tell him you can tell him to allow him to do what they do best. They're your friends for a little while.
Yeah.
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 I know they use them a lot in human stuff, and so it's
Really a cool concept.
yeah, kind of gross, but it's cool.
I mean, I'm past it at this point. I've done enough like looking into it and stuff. It does not even bother
Yeah.
the there. I just think it's really cool, and I wish it wasn't under this circumstance that I was having to do it, but I'm actually like kind of excited.
Yeah,
So
I know. We never want to see him get hurt like that, but it's we'll just keep how do you feel now about your attitude toward his healing? Do you feel like you can keep the attitude good?
much better.
Okay.
Um, when I went to the vet last night, I actually did see her and I talked to her for a long time. And she like had completely changed her tune by the time I got there and was not catastrophizing. She was like, "Oh, he'll heal." She wasn't freaking out about super bugs anymore and like
Oh, good.
uh so I don't know if that like
Hi.
she was very, very nice and I probably will use her going forward.
Hi.
Um very positive. And she also, oh, I wanted to mention, she showed me a bunch of pictures of a similar wound that another one of her clients had on their horse.
Yeah.
And the tissue, the stages of the tissue um looked a lot similar to what he has going on. And she showed me like the next stages of healing pictures, and I've just been like keeping that in my head. That was really helpful for me to
Oh, good.
see.
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
can keep bring it in and yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, why don't we, like everything feels pretty good right now. I don't feel anything blocking. Whatever blocks were there yesterday is cleared up.
Good. Okay.
So let's
I'm
check in, just text me or something around Monday and we'll kind of figure out what to do or if we have to do anything.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, so welcome. Do you want me to still, I just got that other video uploaded and I can do this one. Do you want these or not?
Um, maybe not right this second.
Okay. They're
Maybe I'm
here, so yeah, just let me know
okay.
what to do and I'm
Okay.
happy to send them. So,
Okay.
everybody, bye. Thank you. You're doing good. And just put in your body the feeling of him walking good, everything feeling really good. So that's
Okay.
what your job is when you show up. I kind of pretend like I'm the horse and this is
Yeah.
body feels when it's completely healed. So you're showing him the way out of it, what it
Yeah.
looks like. Okay, that sounds good. All right. Well, you take care of yourself too. And
I will.
sounds good. All right. And we'll just touch base Monday or so.
Absolutely. Okay, have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye.